Hey friends, so let's talk about how do you know if you've forgiven someone? I mean, we can test time, but I realized today, and I just downloaded this, that you really won't know if you've forgiven someone until you see them thriving in the area that they failed you in. If you feel some type of way once you see that person thriving in that same area that they failed you in, you haven't forgiven them. Simple example. Your ex ends up, let's say he cheated on you and he didn't treat you right, or you had a friend who didn't know how to be a friend, and y'all break up, you guys are no longer friends, and this person ends up in another friendship, or they end up in another relationship and they're the best person they could be, and you literally still feel some type of way about that person because all you remember is where they failed you. And here's this person thriving in what it is that they failed you in. Prime example, new company starts, you go try to get some services done and you don't get the best service, so you leave 1 star. A year or 2 later, this is a 5-star company. I mean, the company is booming, but still you have in your heart an issue with the company because all you remember is that 1 star that you left them in the customer service experience that you had. So for you, that business is no longer on your list, but they're thriving at this point. You haven't really forgiven that company for what they did. It could be something as simple as that. So you're holding on to something because that person failed you in that area, and you really have to really think about how that affects you personally and how you're really looking into things. So you can't believe that she's doing makeup now when she used to do your makeup, it wasn't that great. You can't believe that she knows how to do hair and she's traveling the whole country doing hair when she barely could braid when you first met her. Or this person owes you some money and never paid you back, but now they're a lender, they're working at a bank. You just can't understand how this person's thriving in an area where they failed you. So whenever you find yourself thinking about those things, you haven't really forgiven that person. You haven't really taken into account the hard work that it took them to grow, to move past what it is that they did to you. So I think that's a good way to look at forgiveness.